So this is a continuation of the last one. Do OBS, it just opened up. This is a continuation of the last one. Because the last one, OBS, didn't catch this in time. And, it decided to, like, to not do it. This will expand our range and help us pick up distant SOS signals. Let's give it a spin. Almost done. Huzzah! We detected multiple SOS signals. I hope this gets us closer to finding our missing officers and Captain Homer. Make a record of that area right away, Colin. They have leaves growing out of their head. So odd. There is a poisonous oxygen in this planet's atmosphere. They shouldn't be able to survive without their helmet. Something strange is going on here. Oh! What is this star-shaped metal? Russ tinkered with our appraisal AI. Now you'll be able to see when you collected all the treasures in its series. There's a resonance and wave patterns for treasures of the same type that lets us extract even more sparkly. Can't say that I get what the science behind it, but it sounds like we should try to collect a complete series. Well, Captain, we did it. We finally found our Ranger Dingo. Oh yeah, my intro. Hello everybody! Hello my Himmick Knights, it's me, Himmick Kicker's Creator again, we're natural again, Tommy Jogo, again, Gamer Girl, again, Stellar Jungle, again, meets a Pata Pata, Gamo Koopa, Gamer Girl. No one knows Himmick Mountain Capers, your Crusader against. And this is the continuation of last time. Can't believe I had to be saved by a newbie. I'm losing my edge. You just glad you made it back and safe and sound, Dingo. Are you hurt at all? Oh, not at all, Captain. I'm just touched that you care. This table does not seem to especially sound. It's missing screws. But science guy could stand to worry a little more. That reminds me, Captain. I had some information regarding our pilot. Oh, really? Do you know his whereabouts? Great work, Dingo. No. That's not exactly. You must be exhausted from all that poor sleep you had. We'll go over the details tomorrow. Go get some rest. You got it, Captain. She cares about my physical state. That means she cares. Oh, before you hit the hay, please be sure to reveal all the details related to our rescue mission so you're fully prepared. Is that really necessary? On another note, Colin, do we have any updates on that castaway we picked up today, the one with all the leaves? Right now they're sleeping in the back, but their condition remains unchanged. Don't worry, I'll keep a close eye on them. Very well. Just make sure we get this castaway examined by the doctor as soon as possible. Dingo, is it true you encountered our pilot while stranded? Well, yeah, I ran into Bernard at some point, but then he got, like, snatched up by a leaf creature. Leaf what? We saw a leaf creature pick up someone else and toss them onto a big pup. Bernard and I tried to follow, but we were too late. They dragged the castaway into a cave, and suddenly they were growing leaves too. Like this one? Yeah, exactly. The castaway turned into something just like that. So then the wave creature in charge spotted us. We got out of there as fast as we could, or at least that's what I thought. Then I turned around, Bernard was gone. Maybe he didn't make it out, or maybe he got turned into a leafling too. Hey, what's this leafling doing here anyway? And why are they unconscious? This is your work, comms guy. Obviously not. And I have no idea if they're why they're currently unconscious. It would seem like about capers who recovered them. But based on what you're saying, this leafling could potentially be Bernard? Potentially. By the way, Bernard and I sort of coined the term leafling. We came up with it because they all have those leaves growing out of their heads. Pretty clever, I know. This castaway might be our pilot, but undoing his leafling fate is beyond our expertise. We need to rescue these leaflings, but without a doctor, there's not much else we can do. We need to find Yanni's stat. Officers, to your stations, please. Copy that, Captain. You're all set to learn some new skills. You can all relax now. Dingo's back. I don't know how the rescue corps made it this long without me. Guess I'll have to find soon enough since the captain's making me rest up a bit before I get back into action. Hiya there. The name's Kinsley. I run a flower shop back at home. I actually came to this planet to find rare flowers. Then things took a turn. 1 second, I'm gazing at a gorgeous bud, and the next thing I know, I'm stranded. Oh yeah, I had enough adventure for the time being. I don't think I'll be doing much more exploring around here. It's been intense, but I can't just give up completely. I still want to leave this planet more flowery than it was when I got here. That's where you come in. You gotta help me bloom a whole lot of Pikman flowers. Let's fill the world with blossoms. What's in it for you? Well, do this for me, and I'll give you my glorious stone collection. What do you say? We got a deal? Hiya there. How's it going? Are you helping those Pikmin get their bloom on? Cause my stone collection just keeps getting better. So you keep on your end of the deal and get those Pikmin blooming. Thank you so much for rescuing me the other day. I confess, I'm really quite flustered. I only came here because I heard there was rare treasures to be found. Getting stuck here was not on my agenda. Oh, my apologies. I'm Snoz. Of treasures. I often compile my findings in a little log for posterity sake. Ah, you're interested in treasure, are you? I love to take a gander at my pride of joy, my treasure catalog. Alas, I lost all my data while I was, lost myself. If you don't mind, would you allow me to appraise any treasures you happen to collect? If you do, I shall compile the treasure data into a neatly edited treasure catalog. Of course, I'll offer you a reward for doing me this favor. All I require is that you keep me posted when you find something. Daily rubber cutie. puzzle piece. It's a doll head, and that's the bottom half.
Tingray.
Drop by anytime you like to pursue the treasure cattle. Come on, speed up already.
Oh.
I created a new item. Well, I don't prototype with the materials I had on hand, so you should come see for yourself.
Humu.
Let's get started. If your sightlines are well lit, you can avoid danger before it finds you. And so I introduce you with this lamp. Jota, run a tally of how many Pikmin are standing idle. There's no time to lollygag on arresting you, mister. When this bomb explodes, it saps away all the warmth from its surroundings. It can freeze the creatures and water immediately. I think I'll get the idle counter. Good choice, Simika. Ah, no! Oh. Hey, Dingo, did you hit it again? Oi, I'm sorry. We'll get it up and running for you just in a minute. Well, while it's loading, I'm going to look up Wiki if it will let me. Hello? Oh, come on! I don't even own any Pikmin merchandise. Oh, I need to... There we go. That's the right wiki. Boy, it's on now, mate. Dingo, it's gonna have to wait. I'm looking up something. So, the character did you play as? Basically, called Lisa or Emma. But you can name it anything you want, and you can customize it. Colin is, his name alludes to collies. Collie, you know, type. Irma Shepherd is the captain. She has a pear-shaped head, dark skin, blonde hair, styled in a bun with a curl. Her name alludes to German Shepherd. Russ, his name alludes to a Jack Russell Terrier. Like Colin and Shepherd, he is from planet Gaia. Dingo, his name alludes to dingoes. Okay, here's more on the leaflings. Mysterious plant-like life forms, seemingly transformed from castaways of the planet that threw on the onions. And this one that can survive the toxic atmosphere, ENF 404, and has a natural obsession with the art of Dandori. Within them is a red leafling whose appearance strongly resembles that of Walmer's, and is accompanied with moss. Unlike most of the leaflings, he actively drags castaways into caves to transform into leaflings. Returning gear. Like in the previous gear, the player can obtain upgrades for their spacesuit. Some of the upgrades can be bought for Ochi. The player can also purchase items that can be used in field. Gear and items require raw materials. Anti-electrifiers, Scorched Guard, Rust Boots, and Battle Suit Z. Other gear includes Headlamp Plus, Thermal Device, Wind-Up Trumpet, Tough Stuff, Survey Drone, Autos Alert, and charging, you know. Okay, I want to know the castaways. Okay, so the Pikmin that are back, from, okay, so the total confirmed Pikmin for Pikmin 4, it has all the Pikmin. It has red Pikmin, yellow Pikmin, blue Pikmin, purple Pikmin, white Pikmin, rock Pikmin, wing Pikmin, ice Pikmin, and glow Pikmin. So returning, you know, those Pikmin. Caves make a return, yep. Tartar's back. Yeah! Whoopee, next time you jump. There's a bug. So okay, so I'm going over the okay, so the castaways. Snoz. His name was Snozzers. The dog. Schnauzers. Domo. The animal researcher. His name was the Dalmatians. Corwin. His name alludes to Welsh Corgis. Jin. His name alludes to poodles. I mean, his name. No, Puddle. His name alludes to poodles. Jin. His name alludes to Korean Jindos. Chet. His name alludes to Kingsley. Pekinish dogs. So, all of them all of them allude to like different types of dogs. Different types of breeds of dogs. Especially, and here's a fact. Almer actually has a pet dog. You would think it's Moss, but it's not. It's Bulby. Bulby is Almer's family pet, which is a half-talking version of a dog. He is briefly mentioned in Pikman and Hey Pikman, and described to be physically resemble a Bulborb. As a boy dog, he's seen in the depicts with eye stalks, a wide mouth, and 2 legs, although his front legs might just be hidden. He is also described as very lazy, which is sometimes a characteristic of real-world dogs. While Almer is away from his family in Pikmin 2, Bulby gets thin after his family forgets to feed him. He later eats many Pikmin carrots and returns to normal. Almer's wife also threatens to send Bulby away to the circus during this time. Almer has a daughter. And a son and a wife. I thought it was pretty cool that they're based off of actual dogs. Different dog species, actually. So yeah, if you like dogs, then you'll like the names of some of these characters. I actually have a collie, but she's a border collie. She's a border collie. She's a boxer. She's a little bit of an English terrier. But I think you get what I mean. But, oh no. She's mostly border collie.
Bye.
Let's get started.
Hi.
This bomb saps heat from the surrounding areas, instantly freezing and everything nearby, creatures and water included. Not that again. Gives me a minute. Ah! If you need anything. When you completed your training and mastered all my skills, I'm certain you'll see things in a new light. That's the spirit. Let's get started then. You earned buff level 3. Good boy. Well, you mastered buff. I know you can do it, OT. I'm giving you permission to learn even a more powerful skill. Super buff. Chomp or super buff? You weren't super buff. Good boy.
Okay.
You put everything you had into that training. What a good boy, OG. Yes, you are. Now I have a special treat for you.
No.
You're about to good work, and remember, no slacking. Picking up some signals that may be coming from other castaways in a most recently discovered area. There could be a stranded rescue officer out there. We're counting on you to rescue them, preferably very soon.
Hamon?
Which area would you like to explore? We confirmed another SOS signal in this area. One of our missing rescue officers may be waiting for us there. There's still stuff that I need to do here. There's the 2 castaways. They're like, yay! Bye-bye, Himika. Thank you for rescuing us. Oh, she's not saying anything about swimming yet. Come on, stray Pikman. Possibilities just gotta walk toward. Oh no, I need sparkling. Well, that's fine. on, get on me. Let's go. No, I needed a gear, so... There, that's better. Sorry, my nose was bothering me. Okay, Sparklium, go get it. I need 30? Oh, I don't think I'll be able to get across there. Oh gee, I can't. find raw material, boy.
아니.
So that's the source of the smell.
밥은
Oh, send OT. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. OT, no. Thank you, OT. Okay, we have enough. That's all of it.
Come on.
Seems like we ran out of raw material. It's okay.
좋아. I only need one more. Oh, no, 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 OG, 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 OG! 네. 쪽 스프레.
More Pikman. I didn't play it safe. I'm actually scared right now. I can't go over there. Wait. Over there. If I can charge... Aha! Aha! What the? It's another onion!
Oh!
Whoa, would you look at that? Another onion. This one's a different color from the first one we found. We'll also move on this own after we transport it. So that's the doctor. And that's the pilot. Of course. Sigray. Uji. Alright. Alright. Gaia. Anon. Moss is bigger. The atmosphere on this planet contains large amounts of poisonous oxygen. I doubt that my spacesuit's life support system can hold out for more than a few days. No, maybe if I had a leaf like moss or pigment, but it's silly thought. Here we go. Yay! It increased by 10 and now it has yellow.
Oh, wow.
Sucked up the other onion. That was unexpected. You don't think that's gonna be a problem, do you?
Aw, man.
Unbelievable. The onion's fused and now there's just one with two cutters. Wait, do you think it will be able to propagate Pikmin of both types now?
Eddie.
Wait, no. Scary Pikmin to worry about. So just go ahead and end the day. Go on, guys! Yep, this is the actual full game. So the demo would have it would have said you ended and then boop. But this is the actual thing, so wow. It's Pikmin Palooza. Pikmin on my channel. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, shut up. Me. A bast. And their fake notifications. I just plucked one of my eyebrow hairs. Oh, I did it again. Hey, there they are. And Dingo's right there too. And Dingo is his name. Oh, instead of Bingo, it's Dingo. Okay, so no rescues, that's fine. But Sparklium's found. no deaths.
Nupo?
By the way, Himika, well, gamers, press the shortcut settings. You can assign things to the buttons. Really? Can you assign a rescue journal to one of those?
Ponyanong?
Of course, and you can reference it, whether you need some quick advice. You can even assign actions like disband or select items at the push of the button. Setting up shortcuts seems to be like a great way to improve your tutorial practice. Speaking of improvements, Colin, it would be more efficient if you shared such helpful information a lot sooner. Oh yeah. Did he go missing again? Oh, he's right there. Besides, all the Pikmin are in this game. He likes the Pikmin and the OG.
Pumpre.
Ralph said over here. That's his beagle. Can take out whenever you're ready.
Turnabe.
Which area do you want to explore? Alright, I'm gonna end it up here and then I'll set a new one. See you guys next time.